trying to change the world, baby. I go by the name Shauna Harris, and I got my other host, Terrence Demont. Thanks for tuning in to today's podcast. Ladies and gents, friend, your mind has its potential growth, but many wouldn't understand because you're not woke. So don't choke, just listen before you climb the boat and stay afloat, then pray about it to give you hope. You great, you will succeed, just follow my lead. You gotta believe and gotta achieve. You follow your dreams and how it may seem. You are all the kings and all of the queens.
Let's start.
But shit, welcome back, gang. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You know, so today is the day. Today's episode 3. We hope y'all, enjoy episode 1. Episode 2 was phenomenal. Every episode we're going to grow and continue to grow with y'all and to show y'all that, we're trying to just make greatness happen. Like we said, we appreciate to every single person that's out there that watched our videos. We appreciate everybody that has subscribed. Shouts out to those 14 subscribers. We appreciate y'all. Everything's
gotta
little
crawl
progress
before you can walk.
Absolutely. So we appreciate everything. Like, y'all gonna always hear us say that because we always are very grateful and thankful for y'all taking the time out to want to watch us. You know what I'm saying? To want to subscribe and hear us and pay attention to the new videos that's dropping weekly. You know what I'm saying? So we thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also make sure y'all go follow us on IG, L&G Podcast, and Facebook, L&G Podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get straight into it. It's episode 3. I go by the name Shauna Harris.
And I'm Terrence Lamont.
And this is motherfucking
the LNG Podcast. Welcome back. How you feeling, dog?
Feeling good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just got done cooking dinner. Pretty late, but but shit.
That was good. That put me on my ass, but
hey, bro.
Your wife almost killed me with them damn cookies. She burnt the fuck out of yo.
Hey, man.
Listen, what I'm about to tell y'all ties into today's topic. Turning a negative into a positive. Because she bought in some cookies that taste like a box of Ritz crackers. But the positive was I was able to wash it down with some Life Water.
Hey,
Shout
man.
out to Life Water, yo.
Hey, man.
Shout out
One
to
of the
y'all.
best ones. I actually tried that shit yesterday, and that shit changed my life. I was like, bro, damn, bro, I never taste water so good, bro.
I thought you was hip because I always kept a bottle of Life Water
yeah, bro,
in
but
my
I never
room
tried
with
it, bro.
me.
Nah, bro,
Yeah,
you
Life
gave
Water.
me the shit that was out your freezer, you know what I'm saying? The
that Deer
Fury
Park,
Fit,
that shit trash.
nasty, bro.
That shit trash. I
Don't
don't
keep
drink
Deer
it.
Park in your house, y'all. Keep it out your house.
Up north though, we got Poland spring water. For my people,
I used to remember that. Oh man.
My people up north, y'all know Poland spring water. That hit. I ain't gonna lie. Poland spring water might be the best water hands down. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna taste that then, because Life Water got me set right now. Even though
I'll
I'm drinking on some
definitely-
Kroger purified.
I'll definitely say Poland spring is up there with Life Water to me.
Okay. Hell yeah. So let's we're gonna get straight into it, man. Like we said, the topic is turning negative things, mental, whatever the case may be, whatever negative energy, we learning to turn it into a positive, to flip it, to turn it around, to know that, you know what I'm saying? Negative takes so much more energy, bro.
It does. It takes more muscles to frown and to smile. So that goes hand in hand.
You know what I'm saying? So get straight to it, bro. So, I gotta always start it off and kick it all right, bro, to get my dog going and get him pumped up. So we're talking about negative energy and learning how to switch it into a positive energy. You know what I'm saying? What is the meaning to negative energy and learning how to flip it? Like, what would you give your best example in explaining that to somebody that's out there that might be young or they want a clear or more of understanding of what we mean by learning to turn that negative into a positive?
Well, honestly, it comes from, people not analyzing a situation and taking the time to really think a situation through and think about your reaction, because I was always told every action doesn't need a reaction.
Absolutely.
And most people don't think things through. They just either go or they speak, you know, and you don't ever want to just go off of that emotion, because doing that, you could always cut your nose to spite your face. So, you know, I would honestly say just analyze the situation and really take time to think about how you can come up with a better solution or a better outcome to better the situation when you're dealing with people, opportunities in life, anything in general, because positivity is always going to get you far in life. You know, that's probably like the biggest perception that people have of you is that attitude.
Yeah.
Whether it be negative or positive. And I'm always a positive person.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me know I'm.
All your life you've been positive.
Yeah, for the most part. Maybe not mentally, but that comes with growth. You know.
What's considered a mental, bro? What you mean mental? Like your mental. What is your mental?
Mental. All right, so you might feel a certain way about a person, a situation, and you might not verbalize it. You might not speak about it. You might keep it to yourself, but you still might go about handling that situation the right way.
Yeah.
But, you know, people always say it's not good to, you know, keep things bottled up. So I had to, you know, be patient with myself and work on my way of thinking.
Yeah.
You know, so, and that comes with growth. It's just
absolutely
life experiences and things that you go through. When you grow as a person, you know, you're more aware of situations and of people's emotions
because you've been through it. It's experiences. You have to go through life experiences in order to, like you say, be more aware of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you've been through that experience already, then it's something you've seen before. Then it's kind of like, okay, now I know how to handle this situation. Now I know how to do.
Everything's a test.
Yeah.
You know? So the big man upstairs, he always gonna test you, but you gotta keep that in mind, and you gotta say, all right, well, how can I go about this? Could I go about it in a negative aspect or a positive aspect? If you go about it in a negative aspect, nothing but more negativity is going to come. If you think about it in a positive aspect, you're going to see, you know, you're going to see a lot of flourishing. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. So, you know, what you give out is what you receive back. So it's like, do you want to be negative or do you want to be positive?
Yeah.
Everything always comes full circle.
Yeah. And it's just, to me, like, I feel like, piggyback off what you're saying, like, when we say negative energy takes so much energy compared to positive, and I'm going to give y'all a prime example, like, just, you know, somebody hands you something, and you simply say, you say thank you.
I ain't saying
that
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
you.
I wasn't even thinking that shit, bro.
That's the first thing that
That's
came.
why I knew your ass started.
That's why I started laughing, because I thought you was talking about the situation with the cookies.
Nah, bro.
Shorty came here talking about some, damn, I burnt the cookies, but you over there, you've been fucking them cookies up for a good minute. You had them all plated up, and you bring it in here, I go to bite it, I feel like I'm eating a graham cracker. That was fucked up. That was, you know, and I verbalized my negative perception of those cookies.
Yeah, you had it a different way.
So, you know.
Because you could have been like, oh, hell no, take these shits back. Nobody want these nasty ass shits.
I mean, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I said, fuck you and these cookies.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, it's little stuff like that, you know, you can take, handle little simple shit like that easy. But what I meant before these niggas got all these goddamn cookies. It's, nah, bro, you good. It's simply like when somebody, you know, hands you something or give you something, we simply state, you know, being a positive, you're welcome. Compared to if somebody gave you something and you didn't like it and you was ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, man, I don't want this shit. Do you not realize how much more energy you putting in by just saying all that extra shit, by doing all that extra shit, when simply with the positive would have just been saying thank you and moving on about your day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll realize. That's how I wanted to kind of like break it down, as in you're taking more energy by talking and by doing all this extra shit, putting all these extra things into your mind for something somebody gave you, because maybe it would have the thought might have been they maybe thought you liked it. You know what I'm saying? But compared
another
to
thing is too, is that there's ways that, say if you don't like something, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's ways that you could go about doing that without being an asshole.
Yeah.
Critique. Yo, thank you. I really enjoyed this, but I felt like you could have did X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. It's
Or
not what
give
you
somebody,
say, it's how you say it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Give somebody like some insight so that way they don't feel a certain way and it doesn't leave a bad taste.
And next time they won't waste their
mouth.
fucking money on getting you that shit. You don't like it because you know what I'm saying. That's just like somebody steady giving you some shit. And you like, bro, you ain't said nothing yet. You like, God damn, eventually you gonna get to the point like, bro, why the fuck you keep buying me this shit, bro? Like, but you ain't said nothing the whole time. So like, definitely you gotta be to the point like, hey man, thank you, but this ain't my tea, bro. Like I appreciate it, but
I think what it is though is people think about people's feelings.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, bro.
Niggas, you might love somebody or respect
and
somebody
you don't
so
want to hurt their
much.
feelings.
You have a high, like you don't want to hurt their feelings, but sometimes the truth hurts. I mean, the truth is like the hardest thing to swallow. So it's like I'd rather tell you something straight to your face than go behind your back and say, because that's me talking about you says more about me than you.
Yeah. Facts.
Why does someone keep talking about me? God damn. Good or bad. You know? But type of person I am, I don't care if we homies, family, whatever.
What needs to be said needs to be said.
It's gonna be said.
Yeah. There's no that's what's wrong with the society today. Everybody just like want to sugarcoat shit, want to hold shit back. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to, cause maybe we should just wait a little longer.
I mean, I get it.
Nah,
I get it though. I get it.
What you get about it? Cause I damn sure don't.
I get it. Like I said, you love somebody so much that you starting to.
That's the problem, though.
You don't want to let people down. That's a lot of people fear letting people down. You feel me? Imagine like you get a new car, right? And you're like, yo, I love this car so much. I can't wait to show such and such. And all day you just keep thinking about showing such and such this car. You get the car and they're like, yeah, I don't like this shit. You know how you go.
But that's what I'm saying. But that comes back into play of like, if you love yourself so much, and I come to you excited to want to show somebody, and you're not excited as me, okay, fuck you. That's how it has to be because I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But I'm saying for people that don't think like us and have that,
absolutely,
that point
but
of
don't
view.
allow somebody to shoot your dreams down because it made you happy. You worked hard to get it, and it makes you fucking happy. Stop allowing people to shoot your dreams down, like because you're so excited to show mom what you did, or show dad or grandma or whatever the case may be. Like, stop. Because if you love yourself that much and you worked hard to get it, whatever it is that you wanted, and it makes you happy, nigga, that's all that matters. As long as you like it, I love it. That is my favorite saying. You like it, I love it. It might be some shit that look ugly as fuck to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna kill your joy or steal your joy because I see how fucking happy you is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I would hit him with the same shit we just said. Hey, bro, that's a dope ass car, but it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, bro. That's what we're gonna help y'all get to this point to get like us, bro. Don't give a fuck, nigga, bro. If you bought a hoopty, that shit paid off, nigga, but that shit get you to point A, point B, nigga. But I would be the fucking.
I was riding around in that little hoopty, feeling myself.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, because a lot of niggas ain't got cars. A lot of y'all niggas out here riding the bus with Gucci and all these Louis Vuitton and all this fucking name brand shit, but riding the fucking bus.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm coming at y'all because this the type of podcast, bro. We made this podcast.
Hey, who made you?
We made this podcast to be able to get in y'all asses to tell y'all niggas that, hey, bro, we all fuck up too, bro. We done some bullshit, but hey, bro, I'm gonna get in y'all ass because y'all got to see the change within yourself.
Why did you wake up and choose violence?
Hey, bro, ain't no violence.
Who got you mad?
Ain't no violence.
Whoever is out there with the Gucci and all that shit on, you riding the bus, you owe her an apology.
Hey, bro,
that shit got her hot.
To me, it's saddening to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how old you are. because then it's like your priorities are not straight. Your priorities are not straight. But if that's what if you like it, I love it. But I'm talking to the ones, you talking about you want a car, you want your own spot, but you gonna go spend $500 on some Jordans. Talking to you, motherfucker. But you want your own spot and you want your own car, but you spending $500 on Jordans. I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
Hey, nigga, you probably shit. Whoever she was talking to, you might want to stop posting on social media for a minute, my nigga. Like,
cause no, I hate it when people post all this positive shit. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know sometimes people have to post positive shit. It kind of helps them. Because, like, sometimes I post posts to kind of, like, help me, look at it, reassure it. Also, but I do it for people, too.
But I'm not going to lie. I see through the bullshit. I see through the fillers on, like, social media. Most motherfuckers post shit to get another motherfucker's attention.
Yeah.
When in reality, that motherfucker you trying to get don't give a damn.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn. So it's like, I don't really pay attention to social media because that shit is just, it's an illusion. That shit just gives motherfuckers with no voice a voice to feel like they have an opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Social media fucking up a lot of people's world.
That's why a lot of people are either A, positive, or B, negative. Everything comes down to perception.
Yeah. And like, my biggest
what
thing
you
too.
Follow, who you follow,
I was just about to
what
say
you
that.
see on a day-to-day basis, what you listen to, what you give your attention to.
You're influenced.
Exactly.
So
all of that plays a major part in either you being negative or positive.
Yeah.
But it's like, so knowing that, how can niggas lean off of that shit? How can niggas shift that?
By simply, the first thing you do, the very first thing you do, by working on towards trying to change that. I read this book, and it said, the first thing I did was wake up and thank God for another day. But what he did to remind him, because y'all gotta understand too, like, we all created bad habits, and in order for you to create a good habit, it's like, how many days you have to fucking be able to, before the habit becomes, it's natural for you eventually, you're doing it for over a long period of time. But pretty much, he said, I put my slides by the edge of my bed every night. Before I go to bed, I put my slides by the edge of my bed every night.
That sound like me.
You know what I'm saying? So like before, because if you're that type of person, you put your slides on to go walk around the house or go do with everything else. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you grab, right? I put my slides by the bed at the edge of the bed every night. So when I wake up first thing in the morning, when I bend down, I'm on my knees and I'm thanking him. I bend down to grab my slides. So as I'm down there, it reminds me to every day to say thank you and give him the praise. And that right there is going to get you to start your day off right. You know what I'm saying? My next routine, once I pray and thank him for waking me up, you know what I'm saying? My next routine, I make my bed up. That's another habit that I create. You know what I'm saying? Man. And it helps you start your day. If you wake up every morning, I'm telling you, bro.
Wait, question: is it bad that I don't?
No, it's not bad. For people, everybody has their own way. But I'm saying for people, if you're trying to break like this, think about it. You said you never. You know what I'm saying? You've been good your whole life. I am one of those ones who hasn't been good their whole life.
I've been.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been positive. I've been positive,
Your majority of your life, but I'm coming from a type of. I'm going to speak to the crowd because a lot of y'all probably looking at me and y'all be shocked what the fuck I'm about to tell y'all. But I've been locked up. I sold drugs.
Wow, a black person.
And nigga, shut up. I couldn't stand you, dog.
Hey,
I didn't
That's a joke. Don't take
bro.
that serious. It's a joke.
I didn't stole money from family.
Hey,
I didn't know, bro. Like I'm telling you, I didn't been at lowest points that y'all probably ever thought I've been at my lowest points.
That third one might be the foulest shit, like in my book, that you could possibly do to a family member.
Yeah.
Like me, I never stole from nobody.
Yeah.
I like, cause it's just like, yo, how would you feel if somebody stole from you? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like when I say I've been positive, like
Yeah.
my whole life, not saying like I ain't do this and that, but like no. On an average, like I think about certain shit, like, yo, how would I feel if I did this to that?
Yeah.
If that person, what I'm about to do, how would I feel if they did that to me?
But at the same time, I was 16. I was young. There's no excuse. Let me say that now. There's no excuse because 16, you're very capable and aware of what the fuck you're doing. But around that time, you know, we grew up in the social media world, and I was a player. And in my player days, you know, I was just like some of y'all, trying to put on fronts, trying to show out for friends, trying to show out for the girl, the finest girl you was talking to.
I was
you know what I'm saying?
I was
like,
a bench warmer. I was chilling.
Hey, bro, you know.
I was chilling.
Easy for you, bro. Easy for you, bro. But when you like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like when
I was a bench warmer. Shout out to all the bench warmers.
It's like, it's
y'all
like
niggas, we know how to play our role. You
hey,
feel
bro.
Me? Come off the bench, drop 15. I'm a Carmelo ass nigga on the Trailblazers. I come off of the bench.
Hey,
that's
man.
me. Everybody can't be LeBron.
You know, but it what sucks too is just like I was back then. You boosted my head, it was over with. That was like
really? That's
bro,
all it took was to boost your ego?
Bro, what? Because I already knew I looked good, so I just wanted to hear it from you.
That's a yo. I ain't gonna lie. That's really like, a light skin trait. It's something about y'all light skins that like.
Hey man,
let somebody tell you, yo, that's a nice shirt. Y'all gonna take that shit to the head.
I mean, it's just because you like my. That means you like my style, bro.
Am I? See, that's what I mean.
You like my style.
Look at that.
But that should be for anybody. I understand why that would
but
just
what
be
look, you said,
shit.
Look, you know, now how would you feel, right? You like, oh, you like my style? Oh, really? Look, I had that shirt 2 years ago.
I wouldn't do that shit like that now. I ain't going that deep. Hell no. That's some real that's some real like I ain't going that deep, bro.
But nah, I get it.
But like that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking to the like people like I've been in negative situations. I didn't put myself in negative situations. I didn't thought negative in multiple negative situations to the point that my actions were showing nothing but negatively. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I mean like I'm a prime example of learning how to flip the script of becoming negative and positive. Like that just takes me back. That's what I said. I had to find things in my life to be able to help me overcome the negative situation. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I never I grew up in church. Like my grandma kept me in church when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in church or whatever. You know, definitely had that praying grandmother and that praying family. But I never took the time out my day to personally pray every day. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you're influenced by other things and other things that's going on, you're not being positive, not paying attention to what's really important because you're influenced by those other things. You know what I'm saying? So it took getting locked up. It took failing over and over. It took getting put in those negative environments to the point to realize, man, is this something I really want to be? Is this where I really want to be? Is this where I really want to have? Is it, you know what I'm saying? This is where I want to spend the rest of my life.
I learned from the people around me. I was that kid. Like, I was always a sponge. Like, you know, going back to the second episode, being a sponge, that was me. Like, I learned from relatives or friends. When I seen them fucking up or seeing them do certain shit, I'd be like, yo, I see I seen the outcome like of those situations. It's like, yo, all right, boom, I know what not to do.
Yeah.
Or if I do it, I know what not to do when I do that. Yeah. I just was always observant. I just grew up because for the first 10 years of my life, I was the only child. So it's like when you're the only child, you look at everybody else. Yeah. You feel me? You just learn from everybody else. And I think I'm grateful for that because that's what helped me be like positive in a sense. Learning from people's mistakes and hearing, you know, stories about where people fucked up at and them fucking up and they had to, do that whole 360 of, yo, now I'm about to turn it around.
Yeah.
They can tell you where they went wrong at, and they can lead you down. They can give you that guidance and that sense of direction to better yourself, because they could see that potential in you that you probably don't see yet. Because you still...
Well, you was definitely, man, you were blessed and grateful to have that, bro. I didn't have nobody to look up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have people around me to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to, like, okay, I know how to do that. I had to just experience it on my own and just
go
through life,
My mom, for instance, like, she went through a lot. At one point, my mom was facing 40 years. You feel me? So, hearing the stories that she would tell me about shit that she went through, and then her guide, like, yo, don't do that. Or, yo, pay attention to this. Certain things that, you get from people. Like, I had cousins in the streets. Like, a lot of cousins in the streets. I had homies in the streets. There's a lot of shit that I would pay attention to it, be like, oh, shit, okay, well, I know what not to do.
Yeah.
Even though those situations or those mindsets was negative, them being there to be like, yo, you don't got to do this.
Yeah.
Yo, you don't got to think this way. Yo, keep doing what you doing.
Yeah.
Those experiences make you grateful, and that keeps you grounded, and it keeps you motivated to keep wanting to be better than what they did or who they are. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh yeah, I'm better than you, but no,
absolutely.
And it's actually, you love me enough to want me to be better than you and do better than what you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, I can honestly say I never, I was never a negative person. It was just only thoughts, but you could overcome that.
Yeah.
You could
Absolutely.
overcome that.
Absolutely. And I think, but it's like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, a lot. It's a lot harder. Like, we saying this to y'all, and you coming from somebody that, he's been positive. He had that guidance his whole life compared to, me. Like, I had guidance of, like, from my grandmother, but it was still not enough to the point where, like, it, to prevent me from, like, because I've always been a risk taker my whole life. So I was going to try it out regardless, of whatever the situation may come. And I just had to learn and figure it out, That's some things in life that you just going to have to do on your own, Everybody's not going to be there to always guide you and tell you everything. But, like, for the most part, if you have that guidance in your life and that person is telling you something, they telling you for a reason, because they have experienced or been through that experience before. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to prevent you of what they went through, or what they almost went through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to say I have, like, people in my life and around me, like, that are a little bit older, or even younger than me. You know what I'm saying? To continue to spread wisdom through me and to give me knowledge and be like, hey man, I don't think, about this situation. Because now I'm that type of person, like, even bro, before I even, sometimes, like, I definitely pray about it, but sometimes I still come to, like, my homies and shit and be like, hey bro, this, what you think? You know what I'm saying? Before, like, I even try to make a move, and that's okay, going to people and asking sometimes people for, their advice before trying to make a...
With that, sometimes you just gotta know the right people to go to.
Oh, absolutely.
Because a lot of people want to see you fail.
Yeah. You have to know who's there for you and who's against you. But that's just part of life. Like, part of that negative, turning that negative journey into a positive journey, you're going to lose a lot of people. Like, when I tell you, people are not bullshitting when they say, my circle used to be big, now it's small as fuck. People are not bullshitting. Like, people, and those are the people that went from negative or being around a lot of negative people to the point it's so much they positive now. Positive people don't even deal with half of the bullshit they used to deal with.
Yeah, because you grow out of that environment, that way of thinking, and a lot of people don't want you to do that because it's like, oh, you changing now. Yeah, I am changing, nigga. That's what. And I don't even like the word change.
I'm evolving.
I'm evolving, because when you say you changing, nigga, I could change this outfit into something else. But guess what? When I change, I could still change back into this outfit if I don't like the other outfit. But when you evolve and you grow, there ain't no growing back. You you grow in height. You don't ever get short. You don't ever go from up here to down here and then no. So we either grow as people or we evolve as people. But you know, you just gotta have the right mindset and the right people around you that have a like mindset to help you want to see that end goal.
Yeah. And it's gonna get lonely, man. Y'all gotta understand that. It's going to get lonely at times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna
the positive. Yeah. That's the positive thing about it. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be lonely.
But you're getting to know during that lonely journey, you're getting to know more of you and who you are and who you will become. You know what I'm saying? Because now you get to figure out what it is exactly in life that it is that you want or where you want to go. You know, when you start to figure out things, because sometimes your best friend that you could have been best friends since goddamn elementary, but that best friend is comfortable and used to staying where he or she is at. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to leave the environment that you're trying to get out of. You know, they're comfortable. They don't want to leave it. And sometimes it's okay. I'm not saying like sometimes in people's situations, like, well, I don't want to cut my friend off. You don't have to. But we also have friends that are distant friends. We might not talk to them on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? This might be a friend that we just call back and check up on every once in a while.
Those is the dopest friends, the distant friends, because it's like we could go months without talking. Mm-hmm. But then when you catch up with them, it's like, yo, that time don't even feel like it was anything. You feel me?
And at the same time, it's kind of like, I respect your life, and you know what I'm saying? I respect your life. There's no crossing boundaries. There's no disrespecting each other, because at the end of the day, we all live. It's like we're still can be cool at the end of the day, even though we live two different lives. You know what I'm saying? That's just like people. We all on different paths, bro. Like, we got people that we can call every day and chill with almost every day. And you got people that just there that, you know, they're just there every once in a blue moon, talking, chat it up, and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling y'all to cut off people that, you know, that you've been friends with such a long time. But I'm telling you, most of the time, y'all don't even have to cut off a lot of people.
You do.
I mean, well, I'm going to say it this way. You don't have to cut off people, like, if it's genuine. Even though their decisions that they're making for themselves is different. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? If they just choose to do different,
you gotta
love to love people at a distance.
Not only that, but I was gonna say, you know how you said people might do stuff for them. Mm-hmm. That's another thing that helps you be positive, is when you know how to put yourself first. And when I say you put yourself first, that means you gotta be selfish, but not vindictive. You feel me? Don't be vindictive or try to hurt somebody, be spiteful. Mm-hmm. You just gotta be selfish. Yeah. Like, yo, look, I love you, but I love me more. Mm-hmm. So you feel
be selfish with your time too, man.
Yeah,
that's a big one, y'all.
Everybody can't have access to you.
No,
that's something.
Something
I learned. Like, the more I grow, and we can have the dopest relationship, but I'm to the point where if you burn that bridge or you do some schmuck shit, ain't no coming back from that. Yeah. I forgive you, but I'm gonna just keep it pushing. I can't double back. Yeah. I've never been that person to like double back, because it's like, yo, your true colors was already exposed when you did that. So why the fuck would I try to paint them over just to mend something? Yeah. You don't gotta mend a motherfucking thing. You know, I'm selfish, my nigga. Yeah. I love me more. I would never put myself in a situation to fucking harm me to save or help you. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you too. But I love you. You know what I mean? So that isn't a negative trait. It's not a negative mindset. That's actually positive, because you're putting yourself first. Yeah. That's one way to help you be positive.
That's a part of the healing process and growing process. First. Yeah. It's part of the healing and process and growing process, when you start to realize who deserves more of your time and who doesn't. You know, somebody might only deserve 5 minutes of your time compared to somebody might, you know, deserve a whole day with you. You know, you have to get to that point where you have to realize who's important in your life and who's not important. And when you start to realize that you come first, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know, you definitely have to realize, because if you don't take care of yourself, and like my fiance put in a perfect example, I don't think you can get no better than this. You're on an airplane. If the airplane is about to crash, the first thing you got to do is put your mask on. You can't go save somebody else if you don't put your shit on first. You know what I'm saying? That it doesn't work that way.
I hate when people use that example.
Really?
Yeah. Because if a plane crash, my nigga, it don't matter who grabs the fucking face mask. We out of here.
Okay.
We both out of
here. Okay.
You dying, I'm dying with a face mask.
All right,
so we might as well put this shit on together for each other.
I got you. But let's just, like, the plane not crashing, bro. The face mask drop, goddammit, and it just whatever the fuck is happening in the air.
No, listen, I got a better example,
Go
right?
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
The Titanic. Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Jack, and what's old girl name? What's old girl name in a movie?
Man. Oh.
Whatever shorty name was, right? I'm sorry. I'm being selfish. If I find that piece of wood in this, or whatever them niggas was holding on to and there wasn't enough space, listen, man, it's gonna go one or two ways. This is gonna go one or two ways. I'm dying or you dying, and I know for a fact it's not gonna be me, so what are we doing? What are you doing? Because I'm out, and then I'm off. That's the best way to put it. You feel me? If life was, you gotta put it like this.
I get what you're saying, but you don't think both of them could have both got on there? You don't think? I think it was more than enough room for both of them to be on top.
I think some was a simp. I'm not gonna lie. I think some was a simp. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not about to do all of this. Nigga really killed himself for the box.
Yeah.
For the box, my nigga. No, never, ever in 1,000 years, never.
So you just have to realize what's more important in that situation.
And it damn sure wasn't that box, my nigga.
Put yourself first, like even
Now
like,
that nigga down there with the Titanic.
Yeah, like that's even. That's like okay. Since you want to give that example, that's just like the example. Okay, I have an example, right? I take care of my mom, and I literally said this the other day. If I can't take care of myself and make sure I'm straight in my finances, you got to realize I got somebody dependent on me. How can I help take care of somebody else if my shit's not straight? You know what I'm saying?
You can't help nobody.
You can't lend a hand.
You can't love nobody if you can't do that for yourself.
That's what we mean by that. Self got to come first, because you can't give positive energy. You can't give kindness. You can't give love unless you're giving it to yourself. Unless you're loving yourself, unless you're being kind to yourself.
Yeah, and that, like, people that are the opposite of that are always negative.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas that just got mad.
Mm-hmm.
They're not organized. They don't have their priorities right. Those are always the motherfuckers that be just negative and mad at the world because they feel like the world owes them something.
Yeah.
No, niggas, sit down, prioritize your shit, get organized, and then start training your mental.
So we're gonna give y'all some steps. We're gonna help y'all out, right? Because I know we sitting here giving y'all a lot of scenarios and a lot of situations, but we're gonna help y'all because we want to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? We want to give y'all something to be able to y'all can take back and start applying it to your day life to show y'all that this shit is not like for play. This shit is serious. This shit is really working in our lives, and it has helped us to get where we are today. You know. Like we said, when it comes down to turning the negatives into positive, the first thing you have to analyze it. Realize that there is a negative problem. Realize that there is a bad habit. Realizing that something needs to be fixed. Once you realize what needs to be fixed, okay, now it's becoming aware of it. What exactly needs to be fixed? You know what I'm saying? Then the next step is, how can I fix it? You know? Then you begin, it's just taking it literally step by step and understanding that this process that you guys are about to accept to turn your life around, whether some of y'all could be going through addictions, you know, with drugs and alcohol, you know, whether you could be, you know, it could be depression, anxiety, just a mental state. And what we mean by mental state is basically you taking thoughts, taking ideas, taking things and putting them into your head that you are creating, because that is your mental. We're talking about this now. It's your own mental. You're putting those things into your head. You're not realizing, you don't have to say a single word, but you know what you're putting in there because you hear yourself. You hear it. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get you to the point to learn how to the point, the fact that a negative thought don't ever cross your mind again, to the point you become so positive. Negativity, like we said in the beginning, doesn't affect you.
Yeah, that shit.
It doesn't like when you become so positive.
Something
bro,
negative could come into my mind, and I could just be like that, and just comes and goes.
Mm-hmm. But it takes time. Like it didn't take us overnight. It didn't take us days. That shit took maybe months, took years. But it also took consistency of keep working at it every single day, to never giving up, to knowing the fight is a battle. You got to realize it's a challenge. You're challenging yourself to get better. You know what I'm saying? That's just like playing. If you play a sport, if you're in your career, in order for you to grow, you got to continue to find something to work at it. You pick and nag at all the bad habits or all the bad things that you're not good at, and you work at those things. Those are the things that you focus on. That's what's going to change you until you becoming a better you. Don't focus on the things that...
Wait. I just got to interject on that.
Go ahead, bro.
Most people... That's one reason why people are negative, because they focus on their weaknesses too much.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
you just gotta focus on your strengths and see how your strengths can add value to your weaknesses.
Okay, I can dig that. I mean, I can dig that.
Because you gotta look at it like this: a lot of people beat themselves up in those areas because they know they're not good at. Let's say a nigga on a basketball team, he's not good at making no jump shots. He's good at doing everything else, but he can't do no jump shots. Yeah. And that nigga just keeps beating himself up because he's fucking up his jump shots.
But that's what I not mean. That's what I not mean. That's what I mean by like. If you take it, I get what you're saying. No,
just add those values to yo, look.
But you gotta become aware.
I might not make these jump shots, but I know what else I bring to the table. I lead and rebound and assist.
Also too, you gotta realize if there's something that you're not great at, in order for you to become greater at it or to become better at it, that's what I'm saying. You gotta work at it. That's what I said. Pay attention to.
All I was saying is don't focus so much.
No, absolutely not.
Don't
you know
focus
what I'm saying?
Too much.
Like if it gets to the point,
your weaknesses, because then you're gonna pay so much attention to what those weaknesses are that you're not gonna be grateful for what your
Absolutely. But
I feel like
the beauty's in the process of like realizing, okay, if I suck at this jump shot, right, but I'm going to focus on working at my jump shot. But if I know today I gave my all to that jump shot, regardless if I made one shot or none shot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
one or none. I don't know why I said that, but that shit just sounded.
Hey, bro. Regardless if you make one shot that day or no shots that day, realize that you still tried and you still worked at it, and regardless, that shit takes fucking time. That is what I mean when I say you find what your weakness are. Because it's not, you still can't ignore those weaknesses, because then you still won't grow. You can't just, yes, you got to focus on all the positivity in life. Yes. But there is failure in life. There is negativity that will come in your life. And like we say, you got to learn how to be able to deal with that shit. And in order for you to be able to deal with it and get better at it, you got to recognize it and realize it and be aware of it and try to fix it. That's what I mean. Like, I get what you 100% what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't completely, hell no. Don't put all your focus. If you get to the point you start to get frustrated, that's when you walk away and let it go. And then we try back at it again tomorrow. Don't continue to put all your focus on it. If you work at something and you try something and you see it's just not working out, then okay, maybe it's time to just let that go and let's go try something else. We don't want you to get to the point where you're trying to, like, well, they say work on my, my weaknesses, and we're just work. No. Because some weaknesses may need to be worked on or adjusted. Some weaknesses might just need to be let go. That's when we say you gotta learn how to pick and choose your battles. Like, that's just with every single thing.
I think the thing is, niggas, I challenge, no matter who's out there, I challenge you for a month straight, right?
30 days.
Let's give it 30 days.
30 days.
Just work on saying one nice thing to somebody for a month straight.
Mm-hmm. Just being gratitude, just simply by just saying thank you, you're welcome.
No, just that.
That's it.
that speaks value.
Yeah.
Like that's
Because I'm one of those ones, right? I'm still working at that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am one of those ones sometimes where I don't tell everybody thank you. I say,
No, I say.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm like, I have, like, my fiance is big on speaking.
Oh yeah, she will voice the
Bro.
fuck out of her.
Bro.
No
Like,
problem.
literally, it's some days, like, I felt like I just seen you not too long ago, even if it's been a couple of hours, or I sleep with you every night, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, well, goddamn, why the fuck I gotta speak every time? You know what I'm saying? I can see maybe going into a store, going somewhere. I don't see these motherfuckers every day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. But home, it still has to be addressed because you got to realize if that's something, it's just a respect thing, and I'm starting to get to the point I understand it.
You that type nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm like
a weird nigga. That's what.
Hey, bro. I'm different, bro. I don't fuck that weird shit. Keep that weird shit over there, bro.
You weird.
I'm not weird, bro. Keep
I wake
weird
up.
shit.
I say top of the top to everybody in the house. Have conversation. Go out, do my thing, come back, go upstairs, speak to everybody, go back down to the cave, start working. That literally became like a habit, like a ritual. Like wake up, what's going on? Hey, you straight? What you got going on?
Maybe because I just never really cared to be a morning person. And
it's not even just about.
But it's something. But
not even a morning person.
Okay,
though.
go ahead.
Like I said, you go to the store, come back, go upstairs. Yo, y'all not gonna believe what I seen in the store. Just make conversation. Simple
I do make conversation. I just don't speak. Like,
yeah,
I just go straight to, hey, how was your day? I do that. You know what I'm saying? I do that. I ain't never, like, even growing up, my grandma used to get in my ass about that shit. Like, because 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, I used to go in her room every morning just to go use her bathroom. I walk straight past her. Good morning! Like, it was just like, well, then, good morning. I never understood why that was so important. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so look at it like this, right? You walk into a building, right? You got a meeting. You walk into a building. Just because you know the people, you ain't gonna speak. You feel what I'm saying? Just because you know the people, you're not gonna speak, and you on your way to a meeting. You probably walk past the CEO, and you ain't speak.
But niggas I don't see every day. I
No,
don't speak to them.
It don't matter.
I know it don't matter. But niggas
look,
like
I challenge you for.
I'm working on that.
That challenge is for you. You one of them niggas. You one of them niggas.
Hey, bro, that's what I said. We all still going through shit, like, bro. Like, I'm ready to meet y'all, bro.
Y'all niggas challenge me to do something. If y'all want me to be an asshole for.
Oh no! I challenge you, bro. You want to go with a challenge, bro, for 30 days?
What's
you really want to know this 30-day challenge? Challenge this nigga to put it down for 30 days.
Whoa. Listen.
I didn't even say nothing. All I said was put it down for 30 days.
All right.
I can be talking about pussy for all that, nigga. You don't know that. Put it down for 30 days.
Hey, man.
I'm willing to accept your challenge. 30 days. To come in every day and speak, because she will love that shit. Everybody will love that shit. I'm gonna work on that shit, because I'm trying to get better. It's been something. I've been doing this shit since I was a kid. That's why I said it's been hard, because it's a habit that I created since I was a kid. I ain't never woke up and go speak in the morning.
Maybe that's why you was going through them turmoils in life. You wasn't saying nothing to niggas.
Nothing.
That's why.
Nothing.
That's bad energy.
Yeah.
So all of that, you going to jail, selling drugs, stealing money, that all comes from not saying good morning to niggas. That all comes from not saying good morning to niggas.
Damn, really? You think so?
I'm trying
you
to
think
tell
so?
you.
No, I mean, I fled to the streets on my own terms. You know what I'm saying?
Because you was trying to figure out why you wasn't saying good morning.
No, nigga, because I wanted my own pair of sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Mom was working. I did. No, I was a hustler. Nigga, I got my first job when I was 15, 16.
Alright.
Hell yeah, I was definitely hustling.
Alright then.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, you know, it wasn't enough. Mom dude's working hard, you know what I'm saying? Single mom, you know what I'm saying? Trying to take care of 2 kids, and I got tired of seeing my mom work so hard, and I never could really get what I want because she mostly had to pay bills, so I went out there and did it on my own. So everybody has their reasons on why they chose to do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? We're not judging y'all on whatever reason why you do what you do. But if you want to
say, I chose the streets, nigga.
Man, it only took one time to turn my black ass back around. One time, nigga, and I said, "Oh,
maybe I'm not built for this life after all."
I'm not built for that shit, bro. You know, I commend a lot of y'all niggas that, you know.
I done seen too many niggas go in and out of jail, and I'm just like, yo, my nigga, know how much time you wasted?
Bro.
Couldn't be me.
I couldn't even, bro. I was in there. I'm not gonna say how long I was. I was in there for a good minute, and that was too much of my time. I was already freaking out on the second day. I'm blowing up people's phone calls, just trying to talk to people because like that shit is just like nothing but walls. You can't see nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like it really. Sometimes when people like, I don't think some of y'all love that shit. Y'all meet friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get comfortable. Me,
niggas,
it was deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at a fucking tiny window about this small, and I literally all I remember is just seeing people outside being so free, walking up and down the street, and I've got to go to bed when they tell me to go to bed, wake up when I gotta go, wake up, and they gotta make my bed up at a certain time in the morning. I can't get back underneath my sheets and all that. Like that shit.
Yo,
like that
the
shit.
Way that you just said, I can't get back underneath my sheets.
Bro, I'm serious, bro.
Hey.
Like, and they made you like sleep on top of your shit. Like, you can go back to sleep, and then you ain't getting up underneath that shit until it's nighttime. Like, you on daytime. You know what I'm saying? That shit is like literally run like a fucking military, but a prison. Like, I don't see how y'all are comfortable with that shit. Like, it's just,
It's not even, hey, man, sometimes it don't even, number one, it starts with the mindset. Secondly, sometimes it don't even just be that. It be the environment.
Yeah. Y'all gotta take yourself up out the atmosphere. Like, literally, when I tell y'all, I was surrounded myself. I know it's not, but that's why I'm telling you, I'm a prime example. That's why I'm talking to y'all now. Like, I was around nothing but hood niggas, drug dealers, all that type of shit, right? I was around niggas that, didn't really give two fucks about nothing. But the day I realized I wanted to get up out of there is when I realized, like, I want to have a nice car. When I start seeing all these nice cars. Even though I'm going to tell y'all this, and my homie going to say this. Material things ain't shit.
That shit is all vanity.
Yes.
No meaning behind it, no value. That shit
Absolutely.
is here today, gone tomorrow.
But that is, I'm not going to lie, but that is what helped me get up out the environment when I wanted to start having nicer things for myself.
I ain't gonna lie, I was the same way though. Like, me and my mom be talking about that time to time. Like, everybody I was raised around was drug dealers and killers.
Yeah.
Be honest. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Me and my mom talk about that shit so much, but it's like, when you that young, you naive, so you really don't know. You can't put two and two together.
And that's what we was talking about too, yeah.
Until I was older and I started knowing, well, this person's dead, this person's in jail, this person's in and out of jail, this person ain't. I was like, oh, then me and my mom started talking about, I'm like, yo, I want better for myself.
Yeah. That's when you really, like.
Just looking at that as an example, looking at, like, I had that shit, like, first-hand experience, so it was like, all right, boom, I know what I don't want in life, and I know what I want in life. So it's just like, all right.
Once you get to that point, once that bell goes off in your head and you finally realize you want something different, that is the moment where you really start tapping in to what it is that you really want. That's when you start putting your energy and your focus on what it is that you really want. Because now y'all have to realize a lot of things, the thoughts, like we talked about again, the thoughts that you put in your head is what's creating you to be who you are. It's what the energy you're putting out, the action.
Gotta control that little voice in the back of your head.
Because it's only you putting it.
I can honestly say this. Niggas just gotta get in tune with their spirit. Just get your spirit right. The rest is history.
Figure out who it is you want to be, man.
But I want to end this podcast off by saying I'm giving everybody a challenge for 1 month. Just say something nice to somebody.
30 days straight.
That's it. Your hair looks nice. I like your sneakers. How's your day going? Are you having a good... Simple shit like that. And I guarantee you by the end of the month, that shit is just going to become natural. It's not even going to become a challenge to you anymore. It's just going to be a natural habit at this point. And that's what I want to leave it with that 30-day challenge.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.